Welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. It's episode 451. So last time we did a cheerful flighting in London, and today we're going to finally start the Discovery Tour. Now, as you can see, we have 182 hours logged in before we start this Discovery Tour. We did quite a lot. I did a bit of exploration alongside the flightings. However, today we're actually going to quit to the title screen and start the Discovery Tour. And I'm going to hopefully go through the entire Discovery Tour within these next couple of episodes here. Or I'm hopefully going to be able to do it all in one go without like messing up at all. And hopefully by the time I finish, the roguelite mode will have come out. Now, I don't know if that roguelite mode is going to be a part of the main game, or if it's going to be like its own separate mode. I'm not sure about that. It'll be kind of interesting to see, however. And I'll play that roguelite mode, and then I'll return to the Siege of Petty. And I've already mentioned that I'm going to do Eivor's final chapter last of all. Like, I'm not going to even bother with Eivor's final chapter until I've completed everything else there is to do. So, yeah, I hope that that's possible, because there may be something where, like, you can't go to Vinland afterwards. But wise, because I'm pretty sure you can still continue playing stuff even after you finish Eivor's final chapter. You could do it with Cassandra, but it just doesn't feel proper to not do Eivor's final chapter last. Anyways, sorry for the hiccup there. Instead of continuing our exploration in Lincolnshire, where I got a sync point, let's play a Discovery Tour. So, oh wow, so it's like a save thingy, like a whole new game that you have to do. Okay, well, I'll tack this on to the main thing that we did. You got Alfred, Guthrum, looks like Norway there. And then that looks like Asgard down there. Is that looks like the Middle East. Or I guess that's a monastery. For a second, that looked like a caliphate building. Alright, let's start a new game of the Discovery Tour. And I'll tack on however long it takes. Wait, this is us? Oh, we're like some random Norseman. Okay. I'll tack on however long it takes us to do the full, in collaboration with Hampshire Cultural Trust, with images provided by Preston Park Museum and Games. Natural. Oh, lost it all.
Places known today as England and Norway. But fear not, Discovery Tour Viking Age is a safe, combat-free experience that you can enjoy at your own pace and in your own time. Tapping into the years of research of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla team, its content has been crafted in close partnership with renowned historians and academics. On behalf of the entire development team, we hope you enjoy Discovery Tour Viking Age.
So sorry about
May the seas be kind on your journey.
Thank you, narrator. Sorry about accidentally muting stuff there. Discovery Tour, a Ubisoft original, Viking Age. Alright, so let's do it. Now, I know this is also something you can get separately from the game, but I'm going to stick with just this Viking Age. Oaths and Honor. I'm also curious how this is going to look. This is either going to be really good or horrible. Thorstein, a young merchant, prepares to leave on his first raiding expedition, a perilous voyage across the sea. Already, though, there's one error that they've made. Viking is essentially, before he leaves, he must settle his business affairs and attend the Assembly of Free Men. Yep, because slavery existed, and slaves had no voice. Stavanger, Norway, 866 CE. I really hope this isn't as scripted as I think it's going to be.
Your father would be happy to come to the farmers' company.
You'll be off raiding for months, not years. Shorter than your trade routes even. The farm and I will still be here when you return.
And return I shall.
You had better, or I'll come find you.
Trick, do you have any questions for me before I leave?
No. I'll take good care of Gunhilda's reputation while you're away.
I doubt she'll need help, but I'll be glad to know you're here all the same.
Come, Thorstein. The market waits for no man.
Coming, my love.
Okay, this looks rather scripted. So playing as this guy Thorstein. New quest, Odes in Honor. So yeah, moving in camera, obviously.
I'm coming, Gunhilda.
Catch up to Gunhilda. Let's see, so you got the world. You've got into the west. I'll go through all this stuff in a second. There's the third part of it. Where's 2 and 1? Okay, so you can go to England, Jotunheim, Asgard, and Norway. So what about everything else? Got behind the scenes and discovery sites. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, well, it's also based here in Reykjavik. And then you got this part here. Got images, too, so you can take images of places. Okay, that's cool. Obviously, I'm going to be exploring all this stuff in Norway proper, in-game proper when I return, because, you know, I still got to play through the Norway stuff. Then you got quests. Lots a lot. Codexes, behind the scenes, learnings, Valhalla rewards. Okay? Learnings. Each new piece of historical knowledge, whether from quests, discovery sites, or elsewhere in the world, will be collected here. To unlock and learn more about a specific topic, look at its menu entry and complete the given objective. Behind the scenes. Each behind the scenes station discovered in the world will be collected here. Explore the world to unlock them all, or look at their menu entry to know more about how to unlock a specific site. Valhalla rewards. Unlock new cosmetics, champions, and gear for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, companion, sorry. Valhalla, by exploring the world and completing quests, this is a unique offer reserved for DLC players only. Okay, and then characters. There's a lot of characters. Exploration characters. When exploring the world outside of a quest, you can customize your appearance by selecting a playable character. To unlock a specific character, look at the menu entry and complete the given objective. Okay, so there's plenty of them here. You can play as female, male Eivor, young Sigurd, Layla, brother Elric, who I assume is going to be the monk dude. Thorstein, obviously. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll have to do this Discovery Age stuff after I've completed everything in Norway and stuff. I don't know though. I might do the Discovery Tour earlier, I might do it later, but I don't think I want to start it right now. I think I want to hold off on doing this for a little while, until I've at least explored some of these parts of Norway in-game, because I really haven't explored that much of Norway. Who knows, I might change my mind halfway between episodes, but I think I'm going to spend the next few episodes just doing some exploration stuff. I will come back to the Discovery Tour, because it looks like you can actually save your Discovery Tour. It's quite separate from the main game, which is something that I'm glad about. I think I did like 2 episodes of Discovery Tour in AC Odyssey, and that really, some of it was good, some of it was really bad, some of it was great. Anyways, let's see, so let's go read the character stuff. Thorstein, patient, honorable. Thorstein yearns to be a great merchant, married to Gunhilda. Nope, I'm not going to abandon quest. Elric is a kind, determined monk whose aim is to share his faith and love for his god. Layla Hassan, member of the Brotherhood and former employee of Abstergo Industries, also currently locked in the Animus, in the Grey with, not the Animus, the Grey with Desmond Miles. Eivor male, protagonist of AC Valhalla. Eivor is a skilled fighter and strategist. Same with the female variant. And then young Sigurd, Eivor's adopted brother as a child. And then you've got all these other people. Oh, you can play as Soma. Okay, that's cool. There's a lot more than I thought there were. Holy crap. I thought it was just up to Stowe. Nope, you've got 10 other people. There probably more. So yeah, I'll hang out with these people. I assume that you can probably get Thorstein as a companion. Maybe Gunhilda. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But it's definitely worth it for the Discovery Tour stuff. It's Chalbert, Randvi, Loki, Sean, Freya, Thor. Yeah. So I could catch up to Gunhilda, but I want to read through some more stuff. Let's go to quests. So this is the first quest. And then there's 8 of them, I assume. Track quest Oath is an Honor, 866 CE, all the way down to 885 CE. Looks like we're a bit older there. 14 years have passed. Okay. Oath in Honor, Stavanger, Norway. Thorstein and Gunhilda are a young, ambitious couple hoping to gain the attention of Harold Fairhair. The day before Thorstein is set to sail on his first raid, however, a jealous rival threatens all their carefully laid plans. It's reviewed by Dr. Lucy... Is that Malbus? Melbus. Stavanger, Norway. Oath in Honor. I'm actually going to abandon it and come back to this. Because I want to do some other exploration. So yeah, I'm gonna briefly abandon it. I'll come back to it though, because I actually want to head out here and do that behind the scenes thing over there. We've got a pair of Harold Fairhair's men. We have a mount. Oh, it's just a typical horse. Okay. Well, let's do some horseback riding. I like that. Obviously, there's no comment or combat. It's all story and narrative and exploration, which I kind of enjoy. But yeah, this is going to be my introductory. I'm going to go get that that site over there. I'm going to do this behind the scenes as well, and then see what both of them are. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. Whoops. I love Norway so much. Well, to be more specific, I love the snowier parts of Norway. I just love the snow, and I love more winter-centered areas. I almost said centered areas. Discovery sites and behind the scenes. Interact with discovery sites and behind the scenes, and check out check the learning entries to learn more about historical facts in the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Revisit them in the menu. Okay, well, let's see. This is a behind-the-scenes thing. It's got the AC... Is that the AC symbol? Or white landscapes? Is it the behind-the-scenes to reveal this content? I can't tell if that's the Valhalla symbol or just the AC symbol. Let's interact with it, though. White landscapes, world. Snow here, there, and everywhere.
For players to recognize their surroundings easily, developers wanted to create a clash between the English and Norwegian maps. So Norwegian landscapes are covered with ice and snow, with little road to travel by land. While Scandinavia wasn't as barren as we're made to believe, the harsh and uninviting land depicted in AC Valhalla means to push the player towards England and continue Eivor's journey. To do so, level artists, tech artists, and level designers used the Lofoten Island as a visual reference to emulate its rough landscapes. Through shapes and outlines, the designers made the world feel treacherous. While England's flora is lush and lively, the grass is always greener on the other side of the sea.
Information kindly provided by level artist Damien Audi Deplante, tech artist Alexandre Robert, and level designers Alice Rajar, Vincent Collet, and Jacques Robert, Ubisoft Montreal. I'm probably butchering it. Let's quickly hide the image credit. Picture taken by realization director Alexandre Nezevejako. I'm butchering that so hard. Ubisoft Montreal in the Lofoten Islands, Norway. And it's really interesting because the graphics have gotten good enough that it's sometimes hard to tell the difference between an image and a non-image. Of course, this kind of looks like that mainly because of the background. It just doesn't... It looks a bit like the in-game engine, honestly. but it could just be the way the picture was adapted into the game. It's a stunning picture. I gotta give him credit for that. And for those of you guys who aren't aware, the Scandinavian peninsula, including the peninsula in Russia, are basically all islands in archipelagos surrounding the main kind of peninsula itself. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I got one of the behind the scenes. Sweden, Finland, and Norway are all peninsulas. So I think Sweden and Finland are relatively interconnected. I'm not very good with maps. Oh, it's Notfall, the whaling village under Kyoto-based control. Okay, we got some information on Notfall here. More reading. Divinities of the Sea. Ancient Scandinavians. Okay, so this isn't about Notfall. Ancient Scandinavians believed in a vast pantheon of powerful supernatural beings. These divinities oversaw different realms, including the sea, just like the ocean itself. Sea divinities can be both kind and could be both kind and cruel, probably because they were based off of the sea experiences the Scandinavians had with the sea. Let's learn more. Oh, they're not gonna read it for me. Image credits: Longship leaving the coast to embrace the sea. Concept art by Martin Deschambault. Contemporary Ubisoft. Pretty good image. I like when they read it because it's a little bit easier for me to oh, you can actually hide the credits too. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go back to the other one then and show that up. Or show that off. I'm pretty bad at reading and narrating, and also when it's audio like that, I don't have to talk as much. And since I currently have a little bit of long COVID, it makes it slightly breathless. Or it makes me slightly breathless. Divinities of the Sea. Many divinities oversaw the seas and oceans. One of the most important was Njord, a god from the Vanir tribe, father of the twin fertility gods Freyr and Freya. Njord looked after the sea, the wind, and fishermen like those aboard this ship. Wasn't he also kind of involved with crops? He supposedly had beautiful feet and that, and he was married to Scotty, but they kind of split or whatever, and it was because of a competition that Odin set up that basically resulted in Scotty getting married to Njord. I don't remember the exact myth. Anyways, another sea divinity was Aegir. He was not a god, but a giant, and the embodiment of the sea itself. His name even meant sea. Legend said that Aegir sat at the head of a giant underwater hall where all those lost at sea would join together and feast beneath the waves. It already says Ran of the Aesir. Aegir's wife, the goddess Ran of the Aesir tribe, was not as kindly as her husband. She would stalk reckless sailors and shipwreck victims, trap them in her nets, and drag them down into the watery depths to drown. And didn't she collect their souls as well? And also, didn't Aegir I don't remember what Aegir's thing was. There's something else about Aegir that I'm forgetting. Alright, so yeah, we're here in Notfall. Let's explore the pre-rated Notfall, because we rated this place. How much parkour can you do? Oh, you can do some decent parkour. Okay. You've even got the little supply things, and the soldiers where they'd be, I assume, before you kill them. Sorry. And I assume that these characters are historically accurate as well, otherwise they wouldn't be in, yeah, I assume this is pre-U first-person camera R1. Oh wow, you can press first person. I assume this is pre-U sacking Notfall, too. This is what it looked like before you sacked it. With the exact placement of the loot and the soldiers and stuff. Interesting. Let's go and see the, codex. Behind the scenes. Okay, so we got research, Scandinavia, England, and immersion.
For players to recognize their surroundings easily, developers wanted to create a...
Okay, well, I don't want you saying it even more.
For players to recognize their surroundings easily, developers wanted to create a clash between the English and Norwegian.
I accidentally pressed that, I'm sorry.
To recognize their surroundings easily, developers wanted to create a clash between the English and Norwegian maps. So Norwegian landscapes are covered with ice and snow, with little road to travel by land. While Scandinavia wasn't as barren as we're made to believe, the harsh and uninviting land depicted in AC Valhalla means to push the player towards England and continue Eivor's journey. To do so, level artists, tech artists, and level designers used the Lofoten Island as a visual reference to emulate its rough landscapes. Through shapes and outlines, the designers made the world feel treacherous. While England's flora is lush and lively, the grass is always greener on the other side of the sea.
Well, it's technically the Lofoten Islands, but I wanted to show you what it looked like fully like this. So yeah, nice image. And actually, if I compare it to an image on my phone, yeah, slightly different. Actually, those images are better quality than the ones on my phone. Then we've also got the learning. There's 153 of them. Got myths and legends, clearly. Got war and politics, daily life, religion and magic, myths and legends, science, law and justice, art and culture, trade and economy. I'm really interested for the science ones because there was some scientific increases in the Dark Age, but the main reason why it's called the Dark Age isn't because it was like super dark or regressive or whatever, though that was the initial thing. It wasn't as regressive as we're made to believe. The reason why it's, or at least the reason why the Middle Ages are kind of grouped together and called the Dark Ages, it isn't as regressive as we're made to believe. It's actually because there weren't a lot of giant changes the way there were for the Roman Empire and the Greek Empire and the Classical Age and stuff, where there were plenty of changes. That's what makes it so different. So if I go to playing it, it'll just get me to the cutscene. Thorstein Silvertongue. The origin of Thorstein's surname Silvertongue is mystery. Some pretend it is referring to... That sucks. Can I skip through all this stuff since I've already done it? Nope, have to go through all this. It's a beautiful view, but I've already been through this just like 5 minutes earlier. Yeah, I can skip through some of it. So let's skip through all the talk. There's Gunhilda and ourselves.
You'll be afraid.
No.
Come, Thorstein.
Coming.
Go. And I'm going to pause this. And I'm actually going to make our first save here in our first manual save. It was an honor. 15 minutes and 12 seconds in. I think this is a good place to end. Now, as I've already said, I'm actually going to quit to the title screen and go back to doing some exploration in Shropshire. But for now, this is where I end it. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Till then.